someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
Lost my
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Halliburton for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Now, here's Dunn, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Here's Martin, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Here's Granger. Good work defensively by Martin.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They get it again. Here's Jackson. Here's Rizachet. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Granger. There's the pick. Back to Turner. It's stolen by Martin. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Dunn misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Takes it out to Siakam. Indiana again missing.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And it's Dunn penetrating. Jackson has the open look. Another three for Detroit.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch five. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Pacers trailed by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Halliburton, no good. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. Inside, Martin lays it up off the glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Jackson from long range. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Halliburton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
.23 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson in the corner. Back to Henderson. Outside for Jackson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Oh, good on the 3. Dunn right side. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they...
15. The Pacers. 6.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. They do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Now here's Henderson. Makes it off the glass.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Capella. Connect with it. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. No good. Shot missing. Pistons leading by 10. Outside, Martin. Now Henderson. Rebounded by Capella.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Down low. And stolen by Dunn. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Capella inside. Scoreless thus far. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Toppin, good. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Now Claxton. Johnson outside. And Claxton throws it down.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pacers trailed by 14. Here's connect. Misses the three. High post, Jackson. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here are the Pistons. They're on a 13-4 run. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. It can really go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Johnson with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Claxton. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. "36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Claxton. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trailed by 19. 20 seconds left here in the second. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Houston. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Detroit, taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Turner for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Pistons leading by 19. To the paint. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hat there and attacking the rim.
It's good. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Anderson looking it over. Left side Jackson. Done outside. At 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 19. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Stolen by Henderson. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And done with the slam.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
Haliburton for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Pass to Rizachet. And here's Henderson. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Minutes into the second half of play now. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. That's 7 points from Scoot Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Haliburton with it. To the inside. Siakam. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 7.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Haliburton. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Haliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Toppin can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And finished off by Martin.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Haliburton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Haliburton's got 8 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Pistons have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Now McConnell. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Henderson outside. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell scanning the floor. Murray outside. 27 seconds left in the third. Connect. No good. Pistons leading by 23. Henderson attacking. Toppin with the steal. Here's Connect. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Here's Henderson. To the paint. Pass to Jackson. 3 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. He's got 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes.
29.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Detroit has possession. And here is Johnson. Jackson with the screen. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Koulibaly. Second shot opportunity. Six to shoot. High post, Jackson. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Let's go. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Pistons leading by 22. Henderson right side.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
McConnell with it. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Left side, Martin. Henderson outside. Here's Clowney. Martin. And they get it back. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Henderson. Inside. And stolen by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Connect. Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 22. To the wing right side. Clowney, good. Clowney's got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The steal.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Pacers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Scoot Henderson.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
To the middle, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to Murray. And stolen by Dunn. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And that one drops.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Murray. From downtown. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep. Offensive rebound. Offline. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They work.
50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Fashion week.
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Baseline drop I tell you. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Badder done. Bad from me bad. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want to see this cross make me up in my hand. But other man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song why run.
Yo. My guy, this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me a fair hawk. Which one when we a dead a it. Them like kings. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face. In a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badda done, badda done, badda done.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Henderson for three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Here's Granger. First quarter of play, a minute in. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Henderson with it. Siakam covering. Jackson. Back to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Granger. Now Turner. Nembhard outside. Back to Turner. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And here's Indiana now, following the score by Detroit.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Pistons on offense. Here's Henderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim. A reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And it's Henderson with the ball for Detroit. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Well, he's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Pass to Granger. Back to Halliburton. And there's a pick to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton surveys the floor. On the wing, Nembhard. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Jackson, the screen. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. The three is up. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 4. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Martin. To the middle. Stolen by Siakam. Halliburton for 3. Detroit with a rebound. 19 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Martin. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Halliburton with the ball. One second left. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Detroit on top. Up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Yep. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Screen by Capella. Puts one up from 19. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Detroit leading by 4. Down low. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 5 now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to McConnell. Over Henderson. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Martin. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Connect outside. A rebound by Detroit. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
They get it back. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Rizache. It's deflected.
That's where Murray's length comes into play. Tremendous advantage.
Here's Capella. Koulibaly defending. Here's Connect. And here's Murray. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 45, Keon Johnson.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
McConnell's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 6. He launches a 3, and he buries his first look.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Rejected by Claxton.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Connect. Still without a bucket. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Outside Johnson. Claxton. Capella with a block. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Toppin. And it's blocked. They get it back. Here's Connect. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Here's Capella. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. The Pistons lead by 9. High post Claxton. Pass to Rizachet.
Pistons foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Pistons substitution.
Here's Johnson.
Ian Martin. Houston.
Now Martin from the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And it's Capella with the jam.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Pass to Claxton. These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. And Indiana with some changes.
At the line for 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Out to the wing. Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard. Releases from 15. And he drops that one in. Turner's got 6 points.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's the Detroit Pistons earning this break in the action, up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They double-team Halliburton. Done with a steal. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. The 3 from Rizachet. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 6. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
No problems knocking that one down. Turner's got 9 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
To the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Pass to Jackson. Henderson outside. Jackson the screen. Jackson on the wing. Uncovered. No good off the glass.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Martin. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Nembhard outside from behind the arc.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Back to Jackson. Shoots over Turner. Jackson can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 14. Pass to Granger. Fires the 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Pistons substitution. Done.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Martin. Offline with a 3. Nembhard with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Siakam. And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Risacher. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Risacher's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Halliburton for 3. And Indiana misses again.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Henderson. Martin right side. Buries it down low. Martin's got 10 points in the game.
And Henderson just dropping an absolute dime there. Good to see him seeking out a teammate.
And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Nembhard. And it's blocked by Martin. Henderson, right side. Here's Risacher. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From downtown. No good that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
On the wing, Nembhard. The floater. No good on the layup. And so it's the Detroit Pistons continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break.
The Pistons, 47.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Coulibaly. It's Johnson with a drive. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Murray from outside. Claxton with a rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Here's Coulibaly. No good with the triple. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Capella. And stolen by Claxton. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Rizache. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. A nice shot by Toppin.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Detroit leading by 23. Johnson with it. Coulibaly on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Pass to Connect. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
On the court.
Here's Henderson, and that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Dunn outside. Pass to Henderson. Puts up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Now McConnell. To the paint. Here's Connect. Clock at 6. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to Martin. Right wing. Inside. McConnell with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Connect. Here's Toppin. And it's blocked by Martin. And they're able to recover. For 3. They grabbed their own miss. Capella. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Out left to the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zaccharie Risacher.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
The drive by Henderson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Dunn outside. Martin with the ball. Checked by Murray. Pass to Coulibaly. No good on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
McConnell, good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now here's Henderson. That's tipped and stolen by McConnell. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up.
Metaverse, bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender, I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
Get rich, it's going up. Get rich, it's going up. Get rich, it's going up. Get rich.
Buddha's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cap pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.